Hey guys, and welcome back to 30 Days of NaNoWriMo. This is day 2. Uh, just got done writing. Today was actually. Can I first we talk? Can we talk? We need to have a serious talk about backing up. I know that NaNoWriMo has. If you signed up, they give you like a roadmap to the month, and in that roadmap, about I think day 14, don't quote me on this, but day 14 they talk about backing up, but that's almost half the month. And by then I think it's a little too late to start backing up. I think you should be backing up, day 1. Uh, when I did NaNoWriMo in 2011, I was using a very crappy, it was just old by then, old laptop that the fan for the graphics cards just decided, nope, I want to work right now. And for no reason, it would just, the laptop would just die. It would just freeze and shut off and die. And I was using OpenOffice, which is a free word processing suite. Like, it has the equivalent of PowerPoint and spreadsheet and all that, all for free if you don't have Word already. I highly recommend using it. It does have an autosave feature, but it had autosaved. It was probably just about ready to autosave again when my laptop just, committed, harikiri and just died. And when I went to restart it, the recovery hadn't taken effect, so I lost basically my whole day's worth of writing, and I was almost at my quota. And I remember it had been some really good writing too. I was just the words were just flying, and it had been a struggle that whole week to get things, and it was really good writing, and it was gone. And you think, oh, I'll remember it all. No, you don't remember it all. And I got back what I could, but I couldn't remember all of it. And it was so ironic, because the prep talk for that day, or the discussion you get, was about backing up. And I was like, karma! Why are you doing this to me? Why now? So I had to make up for that, plus, fill the quota, and it was just heartache. And from that day forward, I did backups, and my computer did periodically just die, but I had the backups. So there's a few ways you can go about backing up. What I do right now is I save to my desktop. I save to a Dropbox folder, which you don't have Dropbox. It is the coolest app ever. It syncs with your tablet, with your smartphone, with your desktop. As long as you have the app downloaded, this one little folder, it syncs to everything. So I can throw my document on this folder, and I can pull it up on my smartphone or on my tablet, and it's there. It's a great way for transferring images or saving documents. What I did the year I did NaNoWriMo was I did Google Documents, which is great. That's a cloud device. If something happens to your computer, it just decides to kill itself, it's on a cloud device. It's on a cloud server. So I'm saving to the Dropbox, my desktop itself, and I have an external terabyte hard drive. And so I saved 3 times. Just, redundancy. Just want to make sure. I'm a little paranoid after experiencing that. It's not fun. So I would highly suggest, if you are not backing up, to back up. Even if it's not for NaNoWriMo, just documents you write in general, please back up. It sucks. It makes you want to cry and give up, and not want to go on with life. It's not fun. But that aside, today was a little harder. I'm in one of those points where I know there's A and B, but in between A and B, I don't have that figured out yet. And it's a lot of getting a feel for the characters still, and how do you word this? I can see it, and it plays out as a movie for me sometimes, but I don't know how to word what I'm seeing or what the character is feeling. And then you start to like think about what you're writing, and you're going, that makes no sense, and that sounds like a 5-year-old is writing it, and what am I doing? And I a few times I would have to just go stop, don't analyze it, just write, just write. Or I would find myself flinging around on Spotify, like, oh, I don't like this song, oh, I like this song, and what am I doing? Stop, write, just write. And so I just finished about 100 words over the quota, which is 3,333 today, if you didn't know. I think I was at 3,486, something like that, which, yeah, it's decent. I feel like I'm kind of waffling on, but like I said, you can always edit. You can always redo. Just powering through it. It should be a more emotional part of the book, I feel. I remembered after I finished, I didn't mention what this book is about. That's probably important, because I was saying, hey, what's yours about? And I'm like, I'm not going to tell you mine. It's a secret. No, you can't see. Basically what mine is, the one-line summary is: a girl in a rural Oregon town finds out that the local legend or myth, urban legend type thing, is actually real. And on top of all of that, her mother left a year ago with no reason. Just was making dinner, dad got home, and mom's gone, and no one knows what happens, and it basically breaks this girl's family. Like, her and her dad go from this great relationship to being in each other's faces, and they're just fighting. And that's what I'm trying to write right now, is that the mom leaving has basically torn this family apart, and she's a senior in high school, and the emotions of losing her mother, with no reason to why she left, anything like that, is hard, and creating all this conflict, and powering through that, not having experienced it myself. You kind of have to, well, how would I feel, if my mom just up and left? And, how would me and my dad cope, and things like that, and trying to think about that, trying to remember back being a senior in high school, because Fire's not quite that young. My 10 years actually next year, which is like, oh god, I'm old. I'm going to be 30 soon. So I'm trying to remember back, what did it feel like when I was a senior? The anxieties of, oh my god, am I actually going to graduate? And trying to get that back. And then in the back of my head, I'm thinking, well, there's a police investigation, and am I portraying this accurately? Because if the mom leaves, is the dad's going to be a prime suspect, because they didn't know if it was foul play or not. And I'm thinking, oh, I need to go find a cop, cop friend, and interview them. I'm just like, well, just write right now. And so a bunch of things, get caught in your head, and you're thinking, oh, you do this, and you do that, and you do that, and there's no. Just write. Just ignore it and write. You can always go back. Always go back. So today was a little harder, I will admit. I had this tendency to constantly throw my document into a word counter and constantly update my word count on the NaNoWriMo page. And I'm like, what am I doing? I'm only writing 200 words at a time. Just stop and write. So I did. Nope, I'm just gonna write. See, I'm not touching the keyboard today. I'm just gonna write. And so that's what I did. So how did your day 2 go? Hope it was good. Today's question, let's see, what would today's question be? I have a few friends who need a certain type of music to whatever character they're writing. Like, it has to be the type of music that their character would listen to. And they have all these different little playlists of what their characters listen to. Oh, I'm writing such and such, I need to listen to this. Or I'm writing such and such, I need to listen to that. For me, not so much, but there is one character I do have, and it is pretty hilarious what his music is. It's on the, oh, that's my cat. Oh, it's weird. That's my cat, by the way. That's Taki. You'll see him every once in a while. He's a little butt. But back what I was trying to say. This character that I roleplay on our site, he's actually the devil. Very suave, very likable. Everyone on the site loves him and actually is like, I want Hell to win because he's so charming. And his music used to be E.S. Posthumous and Two Steps from Hell, which if you've not listened to and you like bombastic classical music, you should totally listen to. I might throw a few of my favorite songs down into the description below. Um, you know, very operatic, very visual inspiring, and I can only just write whatever I want with him with that. Recently, I was just like, okay, whatever, I'll just throw whatever. And I happened to throw on Lady Gaga. Apparently, The Devil writes really, really easy to Lady Gaga. And my friends, are like, what? Like, no, guys, I swear, he writes really good to Lady Gaga. I don't understand how or why, because I can write some pretty awful things, you know, with him, and in the background paparazzi is playing, or Just Dance, which they're not very, like, dark songs. They're very happy, but what he's doing is not very happy, and they're very concerned, and I'm a little bit concerned too, but just an example of what can inspire you. So if you have any certain music, I know a certain friend who has to listen to classical music. If you gotta listen to classical, you gotta listen to instrumentals, you gotta listen to rap, I'd love to know. So if you want to, please share that down in the comment section below. So yeah, I just finished. I'm going to probably unwind with some mindless YouTube videos, maybe some ice cream and coffee. It's about 11 o'clock. I got done a little earlier than than last time, so I'm happy about that. So once again, this has been Fire. If you like this and you want to follow my progress on my madness descent of NaNoWriMo, please subscribe. It's down there or there somewhere. If you like it, please like it and fave it. If you got any other writing friends who are doing NaNoWriMo, please feel free to like and share. Spread it on Tumblr, spread it on Facebook, on Twitter. I don't have a Twitter account. I might get one. I feel like my life is a little too boring for Twitter, but I just might. I don't know. I might. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Okay? Night. Bye.